Must be corresponding.
Is in both classes.
Yeah, bike probably qualifies for both.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just cool. We don't have the.
I'm glad I've got an adult in here to tell us what's going on. Okay, green flag and they're off.
Down.
Oh, someone's bogged down on two-stroke and pulled over.
Good start from Tarvin Walker though. Took first place leading into turn 1.
Yeah, Campbell Grayling had a problem at the start on his RS125 Honda, and that's why he's at the back of the grid. He pulled over to I think to let people pass. I think he bogged down and nearly stalled it. So he's away and he's catching him up through Splash.
Got Uriah Ryken on the G6R 450, leading the front there. He took over Tarbon just coming into Splash.
So all bikes are onto the back straight, going down into Higgins. Reece Lindsay is still leading on his RC 390. And we don't have a lap time, obviously, because we haven't finished the first lap. But he's being caught up though. Tarvin Walker is right on his tail, and I think he's going to take him on the straight before he actually gets through to Media. Go Media. No, probably not close enough. Let's see if he's got the drive on the way out. Different lines them two, eh? Yeah, it's pretty close. I think he's going to take him. We've got a lap time of 1:21, and he's just been overtaken, and Ryken is now in the lead with a 1:21.799 on his GSXR 450, which is obviously a 600 with one of the pistons removed. Like Simon was talking about earlier, pretty trick engineering that to get that when it's an engine that's been designed to be a 4-cylinder, and they take basically the piston and the conrod out and make it into a 450, and they perform so well and they sound fantastic.
Well, there's a few different ways of doing it. You can either remove everything or remove as little as possible, depending on what you want from it. Depends on how free you want it.
Yeah.
Depends if you want it balanced or you want that sort of rough 3-cylinder feel to it.
But they definitely make good 3-cylinder bikes.
Yes. Yeah, I'd love to have a go on one.
Yeah. Just to see how slow we are. There's a bike on the back straight being overtaken by a few. So who would that be? I think, is that James Barham? No, probably not. That's Carl Hammond, I think. He's just been overtaken by people. We're waiting for he comes through. No, it's Reece.
Reece Lindsay on the KTM 390. Pretty cool little single cylinder bikes. Them we had one at work the other day. Really fun little bike to cruise around on. Heaps of low down torque.
Richard Markham's on a lap time of 1:16 on his 690 KTM single. Pretty good time for that in that class. And he's 2 seconds ahead of Ryken on his GSXR 450. And third is Finn Harmon at 1:18.234 on his 748 Sports Ducati from 1988. Almost a classic.
Almost.
Looks like the weather's going to stay overcast but dry, and I think the track temperature is not bad temperature for getting the tyres to work.
Typical fielding weather though, at Manfeild also always has its own little climate. If it's raining somewhere else, it's beautiful here. If it's raining here, it's beautiful somewhere else.
Yeah, I always say Manfeild, it's either rained, it's going to rain, or we're just waiting for it to rain. We're going to have a change of, no, positions staying the same. Richard Markham still in the lead, Finn Harmon second, Ryken third, Walker is fourth.
So we've got Finn and Uriah in second and third, and they're having a nice little battle, just going through Splash there. They seem to be tossing and turning a bit, catching up on the brakes, keeping it interesting for them.
Same with third and fourth. Who have we got in third and fourth? fourth and fifth. We've got Walker and Hammond having a bit of a ding-dong, and there's been a change of position, I think, coming out of...
Oh, he's taken him back again. So Tarbin Walker took Kyle Hammond through the hairpin there, but Kyle took him back again.
Pulled out a big distance down the middle straight, in the infield.
So we've got Chance Oliver, seventh position, midfield. He's sponsored by Just Cabins, Sign Factory, Masterton, Salt and Batter, and Fagan Motorcycles. He's doing well. He's putting out a 1:22.33 on the SV 650. We're down to a last lap now. The white flag is out, so if they can hold their positions, they'll basically be where they started.
The intermediate sprint cup is combining the two classes of the middleweight bikes to battle it out, while still allowing the pre-2000 bikes to compete within their own class in Thunderbike Intermediate. And our sponsors for this is RS Motorcycles for F3 Cup and Henshaw Signs for the Thunderbike Intermediates. And where are we for the leader? Coming down the back straight towards Go Media, and I don't think that position is going to change.
And we've got Richard, Mark and Barrett coming down to complete and take the checkered flag for the Superlights. So well done to him on his KTM 690.
Yeah, and his last lap was a 1:17.
Uriah Ryken, second place. Finn Harmon, third place on the 748 Sport Ducati. Bit of a difference than the GSXR 450. Kyle Hammond in fourth place, Tarbin Walker in fifth, Chris Beams in sixth, on Chance Oliver, Reese Lindsay, Jason Truman in eighth place, and James Barham just rounding the last corner now, coming onto the start-finish straight to take 10th place.